the way you train affects the way you look in terms of your aesthetics. If I train abdominals a certain way, if I only do compression exercise a certain way, I'll have a boxy torso based on the epigenetic program that I subjected my body to over months and months and months. Done. Like it's there. So it's like, what are you going to do now that you have the information to head yourself? You can start stretching. You can start decompressing from the spine. Because one thing is to talk about it. Oh, it's great, or debate whether it works or not. And everything is for you to try it a couple months, see the results. But decompression, as it comes, it goes, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, Luke is taller than me right now.
Crazy.
And I'm kind of pissed off. So I'm gonna do a little more stretching.
Got to outgrow him.
Yeah.
Do you think your physique's attainable at home workouts? You don't have a gym membership. Do you think that's attainable?
100%. 100%. Because the first time I got shredded, I was in Puerto Rico. I was in the garage by myself with the mosquitoes. You know why?
Why?
Because I studied, bro. I did. I realized that my body, my mind couldn't be subjected to a location for my fitness, right? I had the resources to go to the gym, but I'm like, no, I want to do it here. I want to, because it was a mental thing, bro. Like being in the garage, putting in the reps, when it's hot outside, middle of Puerto Rico, good luck. Do that, bro. I want to see you. Middle of June, July, working out. It's hard, but it's super achievable, bro. Because it's not a big physique. It's a toned, lean physique. Heavily focused on mobility, heavily focused on longevity, and heavily focused on just practicality, bro. And you can definitely achieve it. My suggestion would be maybe get 2 weights, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and then maybe some bands, and then you've got yourself a pretty good setup. I think there's nothing new under the sun. I think there's cycles and they repeat themselves. So if there's going to be another lockdown or shutdown, the first time that happened, a lot of people's fitness tanked.
Yeah.
The second time it happens, will you be ready or will it happen again to you?
At that point, it's on you if it happens again.
100%.
Yeah, I agree.
So it was a mental thing, bro. Like I legit wanted to work out in the garage, like with nothing, because I'm like, I need to do this, bro. Because it's a lot easier. It's like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. You force yourself, you get there and you put in the work. People are looking at you. But when nobody's looking at you, when you're training in the shadows, bro, that's where real grit's made, bro. Like 100%.
Yep, it's just you.
It's just you, bro. It's just you. Like who's going to push you to do that next rep and the next rep and chips in the sweat equity bank?
Were you doing cardio too or no?
Zero cardio, bro.
Wow.
Only walking. Zone 1, zone 2 training. I don't do cardio. I'll like force myself to do HIIT training in terms of like sprints here and there, but that's about it, bro. And the main reason was I realized, hey, if I can tap into zone 2, zone 1 training, zone 1 throughout the whole day and zone 2 as the main focus of my cardio while I'm in a fasted state, game changer, bro. And then when I did training, like body weight training, band training, creatine and HMB. The hero stack I sent you, bro, build creatine HMB. HMB is a metabolite of leucine. Leucine helps with muscle protein synthesis. So combining creatine and HMB, right? Because it also tailors to a specific training style that you do. If you're not metabolically flexible, which means you can tap into the substrate of fat and carbohydrates just as well, right? And you're basically a carb burner, and then you start trying this new routine, I'm going to start fasting and training, you most likely will self-cannibalize, which means your body's going to use the glucose in the muscles as the main energy. So it's kind of like there has to be an adaptation phase in you're almost tailoring or prompting the body to tap into the fat as the main substrate of energy based on the training. Because if I woke up in the morning, and I've tried it, bro, I tried many things like waking up 5, 6 and doing crazy cardio, doing sprints. And I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. I just want to go eat. And then it's kind of like, how much can I get away with it instead of getting caught in the hamster wheel? I see people micro meals throughout the day, tons of cardio, tons of running, and their physiques are like mid, bro.
Yeah, marathon runners look super unhealthy.
They are unhealthy, bro. The statistics on the percentage of people that claim to be runners, I think it's 50% right now in terms of people being injured. So we're talking about higher percentage than the NFL, higher percentage than the NBA.
Dang.
Which, what does it tell you? It means propaganda has taken a pretty sharp turn. And it's affected the whole populace. Because who came up with running being like a good idea?
Who?
Just do it.
That's crazy. I did not even connect those dots.
That's where it all stems from, bro. It stems from, and then it's kind of like making, it's not only the running, bro. It's the running with the closed encapsulated shoes that you don't get the full splay of the toes, right? There's no, in terms of the kinetic chain, like if you have soft shoes, right, and you're stepping on it 24/7, I can't tell you the amount of people that are going to suffer from chronic, not only illnesses, but chronic foot health in the next 20 years. Not even 15, 20 years, like now, dude. Like now. People are 50, 60 years old having foot problems. So think about it. You have foot problems and then you're trying to do cardio to lose weight. Somewhere along the line, you're going to get injured.
Yep. When I was a distance runner, I was injured all the time. Literally at least once a month.
But think about back in the day. Like if I'm going to tell you, bro, we're going to go run XYZ amount of miles, 4 miles. What would be your first reaction? Okay, where are we going to go hunt? What are we going to go catch? What are we eating? Oh, no. We're going to do it for fun. You're like, fuck that. No, I need to conserve my energy, bro. Like if you want to go traverse 20 miles, it's better to do it walking at a faster pace, easier on your joints, easier on your health, and easier to burn fat, bro. I think the problem is a mental thing. People think that, oh, if I'm walking and I'm not exerting or feeling any sort of pain, I'm not putting in the work, hence I'm not going to get the results. And then I'm here just walking shredded, bro.
Programming.
Dialed.
Man. No, they really push running as one of the healthiest things you could do.
And you have all the fat ladies with their spandex, just like tight polyester running. And it's just a matter of time before they get injured. The stats are there. It's 50%.
Damn, that's nuts. Yeah, it's hard to beat walking, man. It really is.
Walking is the best, bro.
You walk 8 to 12K steps a day. You feel good that day.
You know what I've been doing also? A lot of training while I'm walking. So like shoulder mobility drills, I'll grab my shirt, I'll grab bands, and I'll do stretches. And it's kind of like ideally 10K steps, bro. And what people don't realize is you can get a lot done while you're walking. Like you can listen, you can have conversations, you can be on a business call.
Yep.
You can get more done. And it also clears your mind. Like you walking in nature is completely different than you walking in an EMF treadmill looking at the news while wearing a mask.
I don't use treadmills.
Treadmills are botted.
Yeah. It's just not a pleasant experience at all.
No. It's like not getting anywhere.
Your brother, though, he recommended, what's her name?
Julio. Well, Julio, any form of exercise would help Julio. But I feel like Julio needs to stop talking less, stop eating less, and start fasting more.
Yeah.
And start studying more.
Yeah. I just did my first 3-day fast.
Congrats.
Felt amazing.
Do you feel like it kind of fluctuated? Like it felt good, then bad, then good?
Yeah. First day was tough because your body just naturally wants to eat or whatever. Second day, easy. Third day, somewhere in the middle, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly amazing, bro. Like fasting is probably one of the biggest hacks people can tap into, and it's free.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like working your way toward the fast. People want to go from one side of the spectrum to the other side of the spectrum. Being completely unhealthy, hyper-palatable foods, disgusting behavior. Oh, I want to be healthy. Completely, I'm going to fast. I'm going to do a dry fast for 2 days. Are you stupid? Your body's going to have an adverse reaction. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but there's a lot of fitness influencers that I know where tried doing a fast, ended up in the hospital.
Damn.
You have to, it's because it's hormetic stress, bro. So if you have a stressful lifestyle, you're already dialed in with debt. You don't have a job. Stress is piling up. You're unhealthy. And then you're trying to go from one, you're adding more hormetic stress, bro. You think you're, just because your will is there or the inspiration to change doesn't mean that your body's not going to have some sort of adverse reaction, just as someone who's addicted to cocaine is going to have an adverse reaction if he cuts cold turkey.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah, I started with a 24-hour. I made sure that was good. Then I went to 72.
Fire.
Yeah. What's the longest you've done?
4.5 days.
Damn. That's like over 100 hours.
Yeah. And I was like training, I was doing push-ups and I'm like, no, I need to go eat.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting. And here's the episode.